Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ybot. Welcome back once again to City Skylines. It's been a while since we touched this one, but since the Mass Transit DLC came out a little while ago, I've been itching to build a new city here and do a new Let's Play on it, so I'm going to do that. And yeah, just before we get started here, I'm going to go to the Content Manager. I'll show you what we do have here. We're going to be turning off a lot of the mods that I have. But, yeah, I have an awful lot of crap in here that I'm not going to throw in at the moment. But I am going to put in one mod in particular, which is the 25 spaces with the right price, they say. So how this mod works, basically, is that, well, it says right there, the block price rises when you unlock the map. So I think the blocks, you basically get the 9 blocks you normally get, and then in addition to that, you have the option to buy more, and they go up incrementally, and I believe the last one costs around 100,000 simoleons, or whatever the currency is, $100,000, we shall say, which arguably at that point is not much of an issue. I've found that making money in this game is not that challenging once you get to that end game stage. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna get started here. And I think we're gonna go and build on the Arid Plains map here. This map is part of the train scenario here, but we're just gonna do a regular map. And we probably still are going to be building an awful lot of trains. My goal is to just make a sprawling city. I think I'm just going to call it Metropolis or something. Yeah, I don't think I'm original enough or unoriginal enough to call it like Ybotropolis. Yeah. That looks pretty stupid. So no, we're not doing that. Could always call it Angustown, because Angus will make himself known from time to time. No, I think we'll just go with Do we want Metropolis? Is there any better name than that? Because I know obviously it's the generic name of Superman's home city. Do we want anything better than that? Also, I don't have natural disasters installed, so I can't actually have it being destroyed repeatedly either. Big cities that are on a river leading to an ocean. I'd be tempted to call it Vancouver, except this is completely the wrong sort of terrain for Vancouver. Yeah, I'm not sure, actually. Now I'm just kind of stunned. You know what? We're going for the stupid name after all, guys. We're calling it Angusburg. Why? Why not? It is going to be a glorious, huge city named after my cat. Because reasons. Alright. Here we go, folks. Welcome to Angusburg, or at least the beginnings of Angusburg. Let's take a look here. So, now I've noticed some natural terrain features right here that specifically right here it seems like, first of all, we're going to pause it. It seems like right here they almost want me to make some sort of bridge of some sort. This seems like a perfect natural terrain feature to make a bridge or possibly railways. Actually, that might not be a bad idea. Have a huge railway nexus be, say, right here next to the river, and then maybe further down have a end-of-line station. We've got 2 rail connections that I can see. I believe, I don't think I can actually take a look at it yet. No, I cannot. But I believe this is an ocean further down. Yeah, just beyond the rocks, you can just barely see it. That's ocean. So that's probably where the ships would come in. So we can see it. Actually, I think I might go crazy on the trains and have some major lines going east-west and have some major lines going north-south. I also want to make a highway connection go through here on this side of the river. We'll see what happens on the other side. So yeah, I've got a lot of ideas. I've been playing around with this map a little bit before now. So yeah, I think I've got an idea of what I want to do. Ultimately, I do want to run a highway right down the middle here. And yeah, I can't really do anything to... I can't do anything really to save that area. Can't get a region out yet. I don't want to just do 2 dirt roads. That seems kind of lame. Anyway, we will get the beginnings of our city up at least. Yeah, let's do that. So, yeah, that's going to be just this. And I love the new 90-degree, the new road building tools. It makes it so you don't build roads like this by mistake. You know exactly what's going on. You can just build yourself a nice straight road. It's beautiful. It is absolutely gorgeous. Now then, let's build ourselves some nice long roads. See right here, this is 90 degrees. Well, for now, this is just going to be a feeder road. This is not permanent. A lot of this stuff is not going to be permanent, unfortunately. Just because of the way it's designed. I'm not playing with mods that'll allow me to build highways right away with unlimited money, because I do want to run like railway lines and a highway right through here. I'm gonna have to decide what I want to do with the highway, because I kind of like the idea of a raised highway, but at the same time I might want to have it be lowered. If I want to get really crazy, I could have it go underground, but I don't think that that's going to be all that great for video purposes there. You won't be able to see all the traffic. Although it would be cool, we might do that in some places. It certainly solves some issues in subdivisions. Anyway. We'll do some stuff over here. My goal is to have this area, at least for the time being, be a major industrial area right next to the river. And then, over time, the city may develop, the industrial area may get pushed closer towards the coast, or perhaps industry may dry up altogether, because we don't really have much of anything here in terms of resources. But for now, we're just gonna zone around here. Like so, and hopefully the freight trips won't be too long that'll drive away any potential industries. And then I think we'll throw some housing around here, maybe put some commercial a little closer down to the industry. Yeah, I think that'll be good. Yeah, I've got lots of plans for this city. It's just a question of getting them off the ground. Because I do enjoy playing the game more or less stock. Like, I'm only using the one mod to allow me to use as much of the map as I can, which I'll continue to do until my computer breaks. So, we'll see how that goes. And by my computer breaking, I mean the game's just unwatchable. I don't actually want to break my computer. haven't gotten to the point where I can afford a new one yet. Not quite. Okay, so we'll want some... Oh, this could be problematic. Can we... No. No, we cannot. The power lines are too low, so we'll run them, say, to here. And then we'll elevate them to cross the highway. Drop them back down again. Okay. And then, like I said, we'll throw down some commercial here. Yeah, a bit more commercial over there. And this city is actually going to be fairly grid-shaped. I'm going to be testing out how well realistic city designs actually work in City Skylines now with the improved traffic functionality. As in, you can control the intersections. I'm not sure if the traffic is any smarter whatsoever. I'm actually kind of ticked at them that they haven't put in a yield function. They only have stop and traffic lights. That's kind of irritating, honestly. But there are mods that'll fix traffic completely. They just are resource hogs. And will beat your computer into submission, especially if it's my computer. Anyway, we're gonna do this. We'll keep zoning off the main road for now, so that'll be our kind of little subdivision. And yeah, we'll get some power lines going. Sure, why not? That's a great place for power lines. And all the way over there. Now we just need our water. Got 19 left. Yeah, we're good. Lots of money left over. Although we need to maximize pipe flow. We'll do that. And then... Well, I guess we're going in the middle of the zones again. Here's something that's handy, actually. It'll kind of tell you. At least it has in the past. Sometimes it tells you. I guess it's not going to tell me today. Oh, there we go. So it's giving you options as to where you can place your next pipe, which is very helpful. So this does provide overlap. It's probably more optimal to put it here, but if you put it here, you get nearly complete coverage. So we're actually going to follow those for now. And just do some simple straight pipes. And we got coal power because we don't care, at the moment at least. And also I believe wind around here is... Actually, wind along the coast of the river is actually really, really good. Maybe we should be doing wind turbines. Especially upriver there, that's actually a really good spot. This corner right here in particular. Anyway, let's see how this thing grows. So yeah, not exactly your typical city. And this thing will be changing quite a bit. Like I said, I want to get a highway going right through here in the middle, and we'll eventually delete this connection entirely. So, alright, what's going on here? So we have water. How about power? We should have power. We should have power and water. Oh, we're missing water right here. Let's get that sorted out and fixed. Okay. There we are. And we are losing tons of money every day. Alright. But we do have some development going on in the commercial zone. Very good. And in the industrial zone, do we still have power to this area? Not quite. Although they think we do. And really, that's all that matters. Yeah, industrial development's actually pretty crap at the moment. Oh, there we go. It's coming along nicely. It's still kind of irritating that we don't... Oh. Another small oversight. Hang on a second. Whoops. There we go. All fixed. Kind of important for our sewage pipe to have power. There we go. Things should be growing nicely now. The city of 368, known as Angusburg. And traffic is at 95%. This is actually a really nice tool now. Get to see how well your total city traffic is doing, and yeah, it kind of lets you keep score. This might have been there before, but I don't know. Feels different and new somehow. Maybe it's just me, maybe it's the DLC. Alright, so we're a little hamlet now. We can do taxes, we can do loans, we'll need to do garbage healthcare education. Cool. Well, since we're still just a small little industrial town down by the river, we might as well put the dump near an industrial zone for now, down by the river. Not going to care about pollution yet. And we'll go ahead and just drop the clinic somewhere central. And if we can afford a school, we'll drop it somewhere central as well. Actually, we'll just drop it over here. Make a little bit of room in case we need to do any sort of expansion later on. Okay, still making money, still doing good there. And we've got lots of zones to fill up so far, so that's good. Still not making a profit. If we want to get a loan, we can just go for the smallest loan. Okay. I was considering upgrading this to a full-size proper road, but that may be a bad idea at the moment. How are things going here? Can't do a proper on-ramp, off-ramp here for the industrial area yet. We are making money now, though, so I might start upgrading that road finally. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the other side of the river once I get it. I'd like to make it more of a... I think I'll make it more of a commercial center. Like, this area right here will just be a huge bustling and high-density, high-density commercial, high-density residential, maybe some offices in there too. The entire thing's going to be high-density at the end. I'm going to set a modest goal of like 2 million population, which we will totally get to, honestly. Yeah. Yeah. Well, we actually could if we do all the tiles. It is possible. Anyway, we got to... Speaking of tiles here, we'll get to it in a sec. We've got some new services we want to drop. Get us some fire, get us some police. If we can afford police, you know what? We're going to cheat. We're going to take that loan. Take the bigger loan, get us a police station down here. And we're going to upgrade the rest of this road. There we go. Beautiful. Upgrade the central road right there. And now, new areas. Can we even hook up to the highway yet? No, we can't. What is actually going on here? It's nothing all that steep. I was kind of hoping for something a little steeper, somewhere where I could justify using cable cars or gondolas. Alas, that does not look like it's going to be the case. Not yet. Yeah, maybe if we get over there, perhaps. Hello, phone. Off you go. We're going to get another fire department set up over here, I think. Because that's not good that there's fires happening down there. We're also going to get another road connection over here. Down here. There we go. I think it's time to grow this area. We'll still be cheap for now, and we'll use the cheap dirt roads. We won't grow it too much more, but we will get those dirt roads down. And piss more people off for taking away their houses. But we'll get a little bit more residential out of this here. There we go. We need a good cross street somewhere as well. I'm trying to figure out where I want to go to next. Ultimately, I want to get closer to the coast. So I suppose I should expand in that direction. Yeah, you know what? We'll expand in that direction for now. I was considering, like, well, I want to really build up this residential area, so maybe I should expand towards that lake over there, or expand up the go up river instead. But I think we'll do this for now. We have issues. People like water, apparently. Water and toilets. Okay. And we're now a tiny town already. We can actually quay up the riverbanks here, which I think we'll get started with right away. Here we go. Oh, is this actually... I'm not sure if that's mods or actual in-stock game stuff. Excuse me. I'm not sure. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this quay started here. Just try to steal as much land from the water as we can here. There we go. And it's saving up, which is slowing us down. So we're going to do that. Actually, we're getting ourselves a decent amount of land reclaimed from the river here. It's not perfectly even, but I'm liking it so far. I'm especially liking this. Alright, let's continue with that. that's getting a little too far out. So we're gonna have to get closer to the coast now. Let's see how close we can get. It's gonna have to be a fairly short link. Did I quay myself into a dead end? I swear there was... Just gonna save it when there's some decent light. I swear there was a option here before. There we go. Sure, let's go with that. What do we think of this? This is very abrupt, very sudden. I'd like to change it if I could. Make it a little more gradual. There we go. How's that look? I'm not sure I'm sold on that. This down here I'm a big fan of, but this still looks a little too artificial for my liking, so we'll just... Yeah, let's just redo that again. Maybe we'll try it this way. There we go. Oh, well that's interesting. Yeah, I think I like that. I mean, this connection's still a little bit... Can we maybe do something with that? Sure, we'll do that. That to me seems fairly aesthetically pleasing. Oh, and also we apparently need some power lines. And we're also apparently low on power. So I guess that's time for another coal-fired power plant or maybe some wind turbines? What'll we get if we do one wind turbine? How will that help us? Not at all. Alright, forget that. We'll have it there as something pretty to look at while the coal-fired power plants do the real work. Yeah. So the reason that my power is fluctuating so much is because... Yeah, there's a bit of power fluctuation because I do have snowfall installed, which means that heating is an issue, so... At some point, we're going to have to get a boiler station or geothermal. We'll probably just do a boiler station since I don't really care about pollution at this exact moment. Anyway, we have parks available now. I think it's time to get some parks down. Small playgrounds are usually the best choice. Small footprint, fairly big effect, I would say. And we should also be able to do parks and rec here, which will modestly increase the land value around parks and plazas. Very good. What else can we do here right now? Can we recycle yet? No, we can ban smoking. We could do a pet ban. Let's not do that. Smoke detector, distribution, no. School's out. I'd rather not, because that schools can level stuff up. Oh, we have high schools now. Perfect. I'm gonna put the high school... I don't know where I'm gonna put the high school. We'll put it right here, we'll say. The reason I'm not putting it, like, right at the intersections here is because I suspect that these things will become, like, 4-lane roads or 6-lane roads later on. So, I'm reluctant to do that, although they'll probably have to be moved either way. Anyway, we have tons of residential demand here. So I'm thinking about... Let's just actually pause the game here. I see a big cluster of forest here. I'm wondering if maybe we can get a logging industry going. We've got a little bit of oil around here too. So, not a lot of resources on this map, but a little. I wonder. So I was planning on making this a great big hub of rail. We'll see. Well, for now, let's go ahead and just do this. Get our road, get a nice 180, which means it's going to continue straight. And we'll continue straight into running out of money. You know what? That's what I say to running out of money. We're just going to take more loans. And I think we'll just run this road straight and nature be damned. Yeah. So, that I'm a little disappointed by. I was kind of hoping for a nice little rock cut instead of it being built up. But I guess that'll work. So we're going to put in a forestry zone right here. That's not the Amity district, that is the Tree Reapers district. Now let's not be so grim. The Lumber district. The Lumbering district. And I'm gonna put in a district that goes down here just for now as well. This is going to be a marker for future rail and superhighway corridor. So we're going to have multiple lines going through here. So this, and we'll pause this. North-south. North-south rail corridor. And of course the game is paused in the middle of the night when I can't see a thing. So we're gonna go ahead. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and I'll maybe make this a bit more organic because it's out in the country. So we'll go ahead and we'll do this. Like so. And then maybe have it hook up over here. And we'll go ahead and make sure this district is set up to the proper specialization before we start zoning for industry. There we go. A little bit industry here and here. I know nobody wants it. They just want houses, but too bad. Now let's get some water to them. We'll run the pipe from this point just more or less directly underneath the road. There, that's directly underneath. The road's pretty straight from there on out, and we'll just hook it up there. And how is this for a good spot for some more housing? Let's get something set up to like there. Actually, we'll go all the way up here. This will be a bit more traditional for City Skylines designs here. And we'll just fill that all up. That is not what I wanted to fill it up at, so we're just going to right-click to dezone. And we'll rezone that all right now. We'll keep the main road dezoned for the time being. And what do we have in terms of power? We don't have anything. So we'll run some power lines through here. Over the hills. Not far enough. Because we are out of money. But that doesn't matter because people are coming in anyway. Boy, are they in for a rude shock. Yeah, so that's going to be 2,520. That sucks. Well, we'll just let them sit there like this for the time being. And there should be some love coming in here soon in form of more money. Well, we can get it this far. Okay. How about the last mile? Pretty soon. Oh, we had it. There we go. Now then, we just need to worry about the water concerns. I think we can actually cover this entire zone with just one set of pipes. Yeah. The only problem is that we don't have enough money for that one set of pipes. There we go, there's that. And now we just need to hook it up. It's going to be another 500. There we go. Or not. Come on, we can afford it now. There you go, you're all good. So we got our nice little... This is actually a very nice looking little place here. I'm gonna name this with a district just because I like the looks of it. It's very quaint. And we're at a boomtown, so we got some more money. We got another 2-kilometer square area. And we're getting all kinds of goodies like ferries and trams. I think I'm actually gonna try to get trams worked into this somehow here, guys. I'm gonna see what I can do. I'm gonna see what I can pull off with trams, because I think it would be really cool if I could get some trams in here without killing traffic. But that would probably require like a 2-lane road, so we'll see. The 4-lane road, rather. We'll see what we can manage. Hillside Park. That's actually not a bad name for it. We'll keep it for now. We're making 17. Let's see what we can do for our next district here. Could do this and we could get the coast, but I'm kind of far enough along there. I don't really care. I wonder. Also, what all did we unlock here? Boomtown. We unlocked the highway. That's good. So we can go ahead. We can lay down our highway line right through here. Did we unlock anything we need to do immediately? Policies for heating. That could be helpful. Can we put in a boiler station? We can, but it's too expensive. And geothermal heating is too, it is cheaper. Yeah. Let's just leave heating out of this for now. I do want to get my extra square, though. You know what? Let's go for our long corridor here for the time being. We'll extend the north-south rail corridor district all the way down here. We'll include this feeder rail line that goes outside of the city for now. And then we'll find an area that is not really suitable for nice sandy beaches like this right here. And this is going to be, eventually this is going to be where our cargo hubs are. Just get rid of Hickory Heights there. Oh, that's irritating. And also that looks like a giant warty penis. That is awesome. All right. Yeah. Well, let's do the east-west corridor here. Let's get that done. So that is going to go along here. So I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to handle the rail travel here. I'd like to just have it go right through. I think at this point we'll want to have a ground-based highway. I wonder. Actually, it would be really cool as if, like, we can't build track yet, but if we could maybe... And we may put off building the highway till we can build track, because what I'm thinking, and I'll just illustrate with crap roads, with dirt roads. Also wait until it gets to daytime. But what I'm thinking is do a highway, and then do our 6 rail lines in between. I think that might be really cool, just doing all the rail lines in between. But then if we're doing that, it might be smarter to have a raised highway just so to make it a lot easier for people to get in and out. So we'll examine that. We'll take a look at that right now. So say we do that, and then just for example, say we do one of these. One of these. I'm not sure that we need 6 rail lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we could obviously do these closer together if we need to. And then just do another highway. Like so. That could be interesting. Alternatively, we could raise the highway up by 1. And yes, I know I'm wasting money, but I'm experimenting. Then say we could maybe do it like that, and then just have the little dirt roads be in between, maybe? So have the rail lines go on either side then, and then just use bridges as connectors. I think I like the second version better. But then getting a bridge over this would be that much more difficult, but we do have the hill to use as a jumping off platform. And then that would be a bridge over a bridge. I think I like that. I think I'm sold on that, actually. Cool, so we'll do an elevated highway when the time comes. That'll be a ways off, though. And we do need to get a higher population going. Although one thing is for sure, we do need to get that highway down so we can start building around it. Pay back that loan. It would also make the streets such as this one here a lot easier to deal with. So this is 6-lane road options. I think for now, you know what I think I'm going to do, guys? I think I'm going to turn this into a big long tramway. We're going to have it not connect with the highway when the highway does come, but we're going to make it into a nice long tramway. And hopefully this will, yeah, so that's what it's going to do, is it'll give us 2 good lanes of traffic plus a separate line for the tram. So that works. I like it. It's going to piss off everybody in the commercial and industrial centers, and of course the police station's in the way. We can fix that. And the firehouse is also in the way. So I'll do that. Do this. We'll have it go all the way to the end, and then we'll do like a one-way tram connection here. Do a nice little loop at the end. Actually, now that I know where we are in relation to the river, what I'd like to do, maybe, if I can get away with it, do something really close to the river, like so. Oh, that works out very nice. That looks pretty damn circular and symmetrical. Now it's just a question of getting this to hook back up. And it's not a perfect circle. I also love these new lines they put in, just as a side note. Yeah, we're gonna make this a little bit prettier, but the core is there. I like the core of it. So maybe like this. Oh. Space already occupied if I do that. There we go. I think I like that. I'm a big fan of unnecessary bridges. Looks good. Looks good. So we'll get that going all the way down, and we need to relocate those two buildings back to the intersection, I would say. Put them back here, and put this back here. And fix our zoning, of course. This entire area needs to be rezoned. And the industry zoning needs to be fixed as well. Cool. We'll do that. We'll do this. And we don't have enough money for a tram station. For a tram depot. That's not acceptable. That's not cool. Alright, so we're going to get the game going again. We'll just keep on building more tram. And unfortunately, this is not going to be as entertaining as it was before. This time I'm going to get a little lazier. Yeah, we don't have enough space to do something dramatic the way we did with the other one. This is the end of the line. How do we do this in a very small amount of space? Probably just something like this, maybe. Let's see, when does that become viable? Do it diagonally, maybe? No, that's too close to the edge. I mean, I can do something ugly here just as a stopgap. Probably have to do that. Yeah. This is not permanent. This is pretty friggin' ugly. Oh, we got a cemetery now. Lovely. We also got our new milestone, I guess. Cool. Let's throw the cemetery down here. I think this is a good spot for it. Nice little cemetery by the hill. Maybe not, because we'll want to develop that area later. Probably get some nice commercial stuff along the path of the future east-west corridor. Okay, and this acts as a U-turn zone as well. That's good. Let's see about getting some money. I think what I'm going to do to get some money, just some quick and dirty cash here, we're going to go ahead and... Oh, hello, new building. We can build a taxi depot now. Cool. that we can actually afford. So I'm just going to build some new dirt road subdivisions here. We'll get that down. So we're going to build them into blocks, but we aren't going to have the blocks connect directly right there, because I think that's just going to be too close. So this right here is going to be the closest one. I think I actually like that design. I think we'll do the same thing on the other side here. Give a little space in between there. I think I like it. Now, this one I screwed it up. So it has to be like this, then like this. And then we go ahead and we just get rid of Olivia Peters Road here. That's not bad. I think that's actually really good. Build a bus depot if we want. We don't. Want to build a streetcar or tram depot instead. And the only question is where to put the damn thing. It's going to be noisy. Maybe put it up here. Yeah, let's put it right here, and then we'll, I'm not sure if this is a good idea. I'm really not. I'm a little nervous about doing this, but we'll do our best. So, I'm not going to have any streetcars going up and down this road, so I'm hoping that'll be enough to not screw with things. We're going to put the streetcar stops as follows. We'll put one... Sure, we'll create a line, do it like here, like here, like here, maybe one here for the future, and then after that we'll just put a couple over here, and here, one after the loop, and we'll just mirror everything we put down so far. And complete the line. This is, for the time being, this is going to be the primary way that people use public transit to get around town, and we'll see just how badly it fucks with our traffic. And people are getting a little pissy about the water situation over in my new little subdivision here. So let's get that sorted for them. It's going to give me a nice little indicator of where I should put a pipe. Yes, it will. Perfect. I think I'm going to do a few more of these squares, actually. Yeah, I can do a couple more. So it's just 2 squares, like this. And then another 2 square. And we'll just finish it off. I'm afraid we're going to have to do the middle one like this to avoid traffic getting too bad. If I had had more foresight, I would have just used this as the central road. But alas, I did not. I'm just gonna cheat and use this again. And we'll just zone the whole thing. Wonderful. we probably need some schools at this point. So let's go ahead and drop a school in here. We can actually drop in some of the larger parks without infringing too much on the... without getting rid of too many houses in the process. Hello, you're a smaller park. You're a dog park. Large playground. Yeah, so we can put one here. Park with trees. Oh my god, it's a monstrosity. You know what? We will put a park with trees down there. And apparently we have issues with our power grid. So our power grid is not disconnected, but it is time for yet another power plant. And we're kind of tapped out on the funds situation right now. Let's just take a quick look at traffic. Still 93%. That's pretty good. I think we should maybe manage some of these traffic lights here. We don't really need traffic lights yet. So Hancock Avenue, we may rename that at some point, but yeah, this does need a traffic light, this does need a traffic light. This should have a traffic light. A traffic light is useful here. But yeah, everything else, we just need like a traffic light here and we're good. And we have some more money now, so we'll drop yet another coal-fired power plant for now. And we need more industry. So that shouldn't be too hard, just maybe expand this area. I think I'll do a very quick bit of expanding towards the riverbed here, the riverside, and then that'll be it. I think I'll throw down a cut. I have no idea how long this video has gone, which is kind of makes me a little bit nervous. We'll get a nice road right next to the river here. Actually, I think I want a river avenue. So we'll do a 4-lane road for now. See how that goes. We'll try to conform it to the river's curves a little bit. We'll do our best. Unfortunately, we can't do that good of a job because this circle. Maybe eventually we'll have a nice bridge going over here. For now we'll leave it like this and probably be destroying the power line in a second for the sewers. Yeah, so let's pause the game while we do that to avoid any problems. Here we go. Yep. Power line is completely wrecked. We'll leave the road there for now and we'll get a new power line hooked up. Get it outside of the area of zoning. To see if we can do a straight road here. Yeah, we can. Okay, good. Excellent. Let's get some, let's get some more industrial zones set up. Oh, I'm just realizing this thing has no connection to anything else at the moment. Oops. Let's fix that. Nice little connection right there. Perfect. And we'll just zone this entire area as well for industrial. hook up to that power line instead. Seems good. Should work. Probably get rid of this. This is... It's an unnecessary power line now. All right. All right, I think that's pretty good. Except for water, of course. There we go. Water's been taken care of. Got a nice industrial waterfront right here. Maybe we can put in some ferries later on. No new zones just quite yet. We're still only at 4,600 people. But we're working on it. It also looks like we need some more landfills. So we'll drop another one or two of those down right here. And we'll also increase the road quality here as well. There we go. Alright, I think that's going to do it for this episode, folks. Thank you very much for watching. I hope this wasn't too long for your liking. Let me know in the comments section if you like it to actually be a little bit longer. Maybe get to see a bit more city building. And, yeah, I think I'll continue this. I got big plans for this thing. Big plans, as I've been showing you guys. There's Prospect Park here needs to be renamed East-West Corridor. Yeah, East-East. Okay, anything else we can throw in? Let's legalize some marijuana for now. And... no, I think that's going to do it. Thanks again for watching, folks. My name's been Ybot, and I will see you guys next time.